Hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. I'm Candy. So today I'm excited to be sharing my office tour. I started remodeling my office a few weeks ago, and I actually posted another video where I was sharing the process of kind of before and after process of getting some of the new furniture. Ran into some bumps along the way, so I shared some of that with you guys. I will link that video down below and actually up in the iCard if you want to check that out first. And then now we have everything finished here in my office. So I wanted to give you guys a complete tour, show you all the little details. I'll try to link some of the stuff down below as well, some of the pieces of furniture that I got, as well as anything new that I've purchased and added to my office recently. Okay, so when you first walk into my office, you see right here at the center of my room, my new desk that I got from Crate & Barrel, and I absolutely love it. The legs are black wrought iron, and then the top is white marble, and it is real marble. It's really heavy, and I just love the gray marble design. Obviously, you have to be really careful with marble that you don't set anything down on it that could stain, because it definitely will stain. I read in the reviews that some people had problems with it staining. And this table is actually a dining room table. I don't remember if there were 2 different sizes or 3. Some other details here with my desk is I have this chair here. It's kind of like a medium pinkish kind of mauve, and it's so soft, it's velvet. And I just have this blanket here on the back of my chair just because I get a little chilly sometimes. And this chair is from Wayfair. So I have my MacBook Pro here. This is from Amazon. I'll link that down below. They have some really cute designs and they're pretty nice quality. It snaps on the laptop really nicely. I have my agenda here, and you can't get this anymore. They didn't make it for 2021, but I got this from Target last year. Other things I have here on my desk, here's my phone. I have my iPad Pro. I have the current book that I'm reading. I have this vase here from Home Goods with all my different markers and highlighters and pens. And then I have this gold kind of wooden basket that, I don't know, I just like sitting this on my desk. It kind of just helps me keep things a little bit more organized. I keep my file folders that I'm working on some different things. Some notebooks that I have where I keep track of like different things related to YouTube. And then I have a external charger. I have this little card reader thing here I use to transfer my files from my camera to my computer. Some other little post-its and notepads, some more pens, scissors, sticky notes, a little coaster for my cup, and that about covers it here on my desk. And then this little wooden thing here is something that Ken had built me years ago for my Yorkie that had passed away, but now we brought it back out because Bean and Toby use it. They climb up in that bed and they can look out the window while I'm working. They have a pretty nice view. And then there's another bed down there that they tend to take naps in as well. I have a couple of my camera tripods, and I have some other types of tripods and stuff hidden back here in this corner, along with a bag that I take whenever I go to the library or anything like that and need to take my laptop, which I haven't done in months because of COVID. But here's an overview of what this area here. I kept these bookshelves because I still wanted to keep my books here in my office. So to cover what's on my bookshelves, I have a lamp. I believe that lamp is from Target. I have this sign, Love What You Do, is also from Target. This fake plant here is from Home Goods. And then I have lots of books that I haven't read yet. Mostly I only hang on to books that I haven't read. I very rarely keep ones that I've already read. This basket here is a new purchase from Target, and I just keep extra little like notepads and things in here. This little wire thing here is actually a candle holder. It's from Target. I don't know exactly how you would get a candle in there because it's so very tall, but that's where that's from. There's a crazy happy sign, not sure where that's from. Here's another fake plant. That one is also from Target. I have a small little diffuser down here that lights up along with a whole bunch of other books. Most of these down here I actually got from a secondhand bookstore that closed down, so I got them super cheap. These were different art projects that my kids made in ceramics class. And then down here are a whole bunch more books, kind of more like informational type books. And then another basket that I keep some chargers down here for my MacBook. And then some air freshener, a little speaker, and a coffee cup. Okay, then next up, a new addition to my office is this chair. It is from Wayfair. It was only like $200 and some, so it was a pretty good deal. But it's not like a huge oversized chair. It's a little bit smaller and more compact, so that way it doesn't take up a lot of space. And I wanted a chair in here because I always have Karli coming in here to talk to me, Chase or Ken, and there was never anywhere for anyone to sit before. So I love that I have this little chair and we're getting great use out of it already. So I'll make sure to link that down below. All right, one of the things I was most excited about with my new office was these 3 kind of like shelf structures that have cabinets on the bottom. These were from Wayfair and they had to be assembled, which was not a whole lot of fun because it probably took me about 90 minutes each to put each one together separately. But using a dining room table as a desk, you don't have anywhere for any supplies. So you kind of have to figure out like what kind of cabinet system you're gonna put together that you can store like, well, you guys will see in a minute here what I put down in there. These were things I've had for a while now. I believe they're both from Home Goods. I have my camera, my Polaroid camera. You guys may know I'm obsessed with Tootsie Roll suckers. So this is a new addition here. I just got this plant. It's real from Home Depot, and this vase. I wanted some real flowers in my office as well. I've been obsessed lately with real plants. I have this container here. This I've had for a while that I keep some Lindor chocolates in here. And this is embarrassing because I think these are actually from last Christmas. So maybe I should get rid of those and get some fresh ones. But good thing I haven't been overeating my chocolate. I have these here in my office because these were my grandmother's who passed away. She loved pigs. So when she passed away, any of the grandkids that were interested were able to divide up some of her knickknacks. So I picked those 2 pigs to remember her. So these baskets here are a new purchase. I got these from Target. You guys may have watched that vlog. I have 2 smaller ones here and then a bigger one on each end. So this one I actually keep my keyboard to my Dell computer, which is across the room. You probably didn't even notice. I'll show you that later. This is a stand for a laptop. These are pretty popular. It actually props your laptop up like this, so it keeps your hands and your arms at a little bit higher level, so it makes it a little bit more comfortable for your back. I'll have that link down below. I use it a lot. I just like how my office looks without it. That's why it was in this basket. And then here's some other mouse pads in the mouse to my Dell computer. And then this is like a little tablet that you can plug into your computer if you want to like draw things and use them for videos and that sort of thing. I obviously don't use it that often, so it sits in this basket here. These 2 baskets are basically just filled with like office supplies, pens, scissors, tape, all that kind of good stuff. Same thing over here, just more office supplies. This basket here is current files and things that I'm working on. There's some lotion, some icebreakers. All right, then we come back up here to the middle shelf. There's a photo, some other knickknacks, another photo. These were my first pair of baby shoes. It was a thing back when I was a little girl, a long time ago, to get your first pair of baby shoes bronzed. So that's what those are. I have this little glass case that has gum and chapstick and stuff inside of it. This shelf and this shelf here are probably my two favorite shelves because I just love these books. Most of these I actually had purchased back when Karli had her room decorated with books, except for this 52 Lists of Happiness. I got this one recently from Target, and I was thinking of actually making a video out of this. We'll see, but these are just kind of like decorative books. I mean, they're books that you can obviously read and stuff too, but I just really like the colors. That's a fake plant there, a candle, some more lotion. Over here, this was something that Karli had picked out at Target for her room and she didn't want in her room anymore. Just another piece of decor. This is a new purchase. This is a real plant. I got this from Home Depot as well. And it's the kind of plant that only needs to be watered, I think like once every couple of weeks. This is something that I had when I was a teenager and just hung on to it. Here's another candle. Here's my Twilight series books, which you guys know I'm a huge fan, even though I could not manage to finish reading Midnight Sun. I just cannot get into it. All right, this shelf here, I have this little wire basket that is from Target that I keep like different cameras, camera chargers, phone chargers, things like that in here. And then these books are kind of like my celebrity books. I have Gwyneth Paltrow's cookbook that I got recently from the Five Below store, Kate Hudson's book. Oh, this is just a keto cookbook that I got from Target to get some more recipe ideas. I'm not exactly following keto, but I am doing low carb and high protein, so it's very similar. Kristen Cavallari's book, True Comfort, and then Reese Witherspoon's book, Whiskey in a Teacup. Here we have another new addition. This is a real plant. I love it so much. And a new pot. Both of these are also from Home Depot, and I actually have the little thing taped on the back of what kind of plant this is. Golden pothos? Not really sure what that is, but that is what kind of plant it is. And here on the wall, I hung our 1 million subscriber plaque for our channel. All right, so now for these cabinets down below, it's not gonna look real nice and pretty because they are stuffed full. So this cabinet is full of all of our camera equipment. Up here is our new DJI Mini Mavic, something like that. Our drone, camera equipment, lenses, chargers, our GoPro, microphone for our camera, stuff like that down in this cabinet. And then here in the middle one is kind of, looks a little chaotic. Just kind of a mixture of stuff really. Some things we used for filming, dry erase boards, some checks, some Post-it notes, film for my Polaroid camera, some keyboards that I use. They're Bluetooth keyboards for when you want to use a keyboard for your phone. And then here in this last cabinet, nothing too exciting in here either. A bunch of envelopes, a case for my laptop if I want to travel with it, printing paper, and all of my backup hard drives are in this cabinet as well. All right, on this wall, which I have kept pretty bare here, I thought of maybe getting some plants for the floor right here, but we'll see, maybe on down the road. I still have these two pieces of art hanging on the wall. They were from Wayfair, but they were kind of on the pricey side, so I didn't want to just take them down and get rid of them. I've thought about moving them to my living room, but for right now I'm leaving them right here because there's really nothing else that I want to hang in my office at this point. Something I probably never showed you guys is in my office, the ceiling is like a high up cathedral ceiling with this huge window. I just absolutely love it. And not only do I have these lights up here, I also have two speakers which are hooked up to our Sonos, which is our main sound system throughout the house. So I can listen to like my Spotify playlist, I can listen to podcasts through there, I could listen to YouTube through there, pretty much anything. So that's kind of a nice added little feature as well. This here I've had for a long time. If you want, you can freeze your frame right here and read this whole thing. I just really love the saying. I've had it ever since it's been hanging in my office at my old house, so I've hung on to that. I still haven't filled that hole, in case you were wondering. That's not a bug on the wall, it's a hole. All right, so this cabinet here is new. It is from Wayfair as well. And if you look here on the side, it's got a nice design. So here I have my printer that sits on top, and then this is where my Dell computer's hooked up. I don't use it for a lot of different things, but the tower is right there. It's hooked up to this television. I've always had QuickBooks on my PC, and I use that for all of our accounting for not just my business, but I do the accounting and billing for like Ken's businesses as well. So it's just always been on my Dell computer. So I have always kept this in my office. And then it doesn't hurt if I ever want to watch like Netflix or Hulu or anything like that. I can always load this up on the TV and watch it while I'm getting work done. This cabinet, I really love it. It was a little bit more pricey than a lot of the things that you can purchase off Wayfair because I wanted a solid piece of wood furniture type filing cabinet, not something that you had to put together that was gonna like warp or, you know, be useless after a few years. But if you guys watched the previous video, the first time this cabinet came, it was damaged in 2 different places. So I have the new one, and it's just really nice because you can do letter size files or you can do legal, and with letter you can fill up, I mean, this is a lot of stuff. So I can fill this whole drawer and the bottom whole drawer, which is super, super nice. So guys, that about covers everything. That's my complete office. I'm loving it so much. Obviously, I wanted a space that's really nice because I do spend a lot of time in here. When we first moved in this house, I found that I was doing a lot of work at either my kitchen island or in my family room or even in bed. And sometimes it just felt like I never stopped working. So by utilizing my office space, I can say like, okay, you know, it's 5 o'clock, I'm done working for the day. It's really helped a lot with time management by keeping my work space separate from living space. All right guys, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and we will see you guys in the next video. And also comment down below what either your favorite part was of my office. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.